Welcome to Dr. Dispatch Tutorials. Today's video we will go over very basic setup for brokers so you can get started using the program quickly and easily. System setup, the first page, company info. You're going to want to put in your actual company name, federal ID, MC. You need at least an address one. Of course, city, state, and zip. SCAC code may or may not have been issued to you by the DOT at some point in the past. It's basically a 4 or so letter abbreviation for the name of your company as an option. Your 800 number, local, and fax is also needed. It's also important at this time to tell Dr. Dispatch where you want your first load to start, load number, which is also your invoice number, and start this off at, we'll take this one and start it at 10,000. Always make sure you hit save, and it was successful. Now, we have to set up the rate confirmation. I'm going to have you copy by wiping the mouse, left button down across the company name you put in, right click and copy. Come over to the rate confirmation tab. There's 3 places in here you need to put in your actual company name in place of his. There again, left mouse button down, color it in, right click and paste. There is the second place here. And finally at the bottom. This will keep you from sending out rate confirmations with that in there and actually have your name. Once that's done, save it. This legality and verbiage here works good for most people, and it'll work fine for getting started. Finally, we'll go to preferences, brokerage in this case. We want to make sure we have a check mark on print preview for rate confirmations, and we also want to make sure we have store grid settings checked. This will allow you to customize the width of the columns and grids, and it will save it for you. At this point, let's close that, and we'll get on the next video. We'll get into the data entry for putting in your first load.